Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. In this video I wanted to share the nightmare I experienced last night. And as you can see from the screen guys, this is one of my GPUs which I've recently built my third mining rig with. This card is less than 2 months old guys. It's been mining for very little due to the fact that obviously there was ups and downs. But let me show you this, share the story, what happened. And that's why I've always been saying guys, it is nice to do home mining, but it's nice also to hear stories like this one so you know what to expect when you do home mining. I could be unlucky guys, and actually who knows, after posting this video one of you may come back to me and say, hey, hold on, there's a way for you to fix your card, the problem is this, the problem is that, and I'll be very happy if I was to hear this, because if not, obviously now I have to send the card back and hope that MSI would not come back to me and say, we are not giving you a card back because of X, Y and Z. So here it is guys, what happens now? The rig was working fine. This morning I woke up, I went to obviously check the rig, see is everything okay, and I've looked at the MSI rig. And if you're familiar with the MSI cards, you know that there's lights on top of it, so you can obviously pretty much from a mile know, especially if it's dark, is it on or not. I didn't see the lights on, so I thought initially, you know what, something must have happened. So I tried to turn the mining rig on and it wasn't coming on. So I said to myself, okay, what's happening in here? I switched off again and tried turning on, and the PSU was trying to start, but as soon as it tried to start, it cuts off. So my initial thought was maybe the PSU is gone. Although the PSU is also very good PSU, the Big White 1200 watt, high end, very good PSU. So I said it can't be the PSU. Must be something happening here. So I decided to disconnect all the GPUs and start switching them one by one. This PSU guys was my last 6 card, depending on where you're standing in front of the mining rig. But let's say if you're standing and the rig is right in front of you, it was on my right, it was the last card. So obviously I started with the first card on my left, put only the first card, the first GPU, the mining rig started. Switched on the second card together with the first one, the mining rig started. Switched on the third one, mining rig started. Fourth one, fifth one, everything was working fine. And when I came and switched on the sixth one, the mining rig wasn't starting again. So I said, okay, maybe something, again I was thinking the PSU, I just couldn't believe that this could be something wrong with the GPU. Obviously this is a new GPU, hasn't been working so much, the temperature has been great, fans have been used to keep the cooling. So I switched off the previous 5 GPUs, tried to start my rig, wasn't working. I thought, okay, maybe it's a riser. Took the riser off, put a brand new one, wasn't starting, same problem. Moved all the risers out, connected the PSU, the GPU, sorry, down to the motherboard, wasn't starting. So I knew at that point it must be obviously the GPU. But I decided to disconnect, switch off my other mining rig, disconnect one of the GPUs, put it back on, same thing, it just wasn't starting. I had a friend, so I said, called a friend, sorry. I said, hey, listen, one of the GPU is not starting with me, let's try it with you. We went there, we tried it, same thing wasn't happening. So from there we decided call another friend who has a shop, who's selling computer parts and all this, just so he can look at it, nothing else, not opening, not nothing, just so he can look at it. As soon as he plugged in his motherboard, with the riser, no, first he actually plugged in with the straight to the motherboard. He took his GPU out, single GPU, just the computer he's using, obviously day to day, but not a mining rig. Put it on. As soon as it switched on, bam, and there was a smoke everywhere. I was like, wow, what on earth just happened in here? We obviously immediately turned on the computer, everything was fine, but well, stay tuned. So we said, okay, what happened here? We just couldn't believe it, because I've just tried it on 2 of my mining rigs. Yes, the GPU with the mining rig wasn't starting, but nothing really happened like that. So he obviously at the first thought we thought, okay, you know, it's gone. Not just the GPU. Well, the GPU wasn't working in the first place, but we thought that's it. The motherboard is gone. The slot is gone or whatever. So we connected his GPU back on. It wasn't working. So I said, hey, listen, use the riser. He connected the riser. The GPU was fine, but only to the riser. And then we then said, okay, let's try one more time. We're going to connect the GPU you can see on the screen with the riser that you can see on the screen, and we're going to give it a try. As soon as we connected everything, everything's fine. As soon as we turn off the computer, turn on the computer, again the same thing, bam! And as you can see, this is what happened to the riser. There you have it, guys. This is what happened to the riser. Riser is gone. Look at it. Not from the top, right from the bottom. I don't know what happened. A short circuit or whatever. It was just crazy. It smelled on fire. It just went crazy. So obviously the riser is dead. His PCI slot is dead. Luckily the motherboard has more PCI slots. But there you have it, guys. I don't know what happened really. I have no clue. It was simply no indication of anything wrong. When I took the GPU out of my mining rig initially, as I said to you guys, I've tried on my mining rig multiple times. It was just cutting off. It wasn't happening, nothing. It wasn't killing the risers. It wasn't burning out anything. Nothing was happening. The PSU was just cutting off. Switched over to another mining rig, the same exact thing. We went to my friend, the same exact thing. I don't know how we went to, obviously, another friend, and this is what happened. Now, obviously, I still don't know what on earth is going on. And again, as I said, this is why I'm posting this video, so I can show you guys, if you're new to mining or if you're thinking of mining, things can go wrong, guys. You gotta be prepared. I've always said it. I'm gonna keep it real on my channel. I'm not gonna just show the good times. There are good times when we're mining. Obviously, I love mining. I've been doing it for quite some time now. I enjoy it. I have cloud mining. I have mining rigs, and obviously enjoy it all. But at the same time, there are times like this that things could go crazy, and I'm lucky actually that things didn't go crazy when I was asleep. And it didn't catch fire or anything like this. I'm lucky that obviously the PCU cut itself off, and it all went quiet, and nothing happened. But eventually this is what happened. And as I said, guys, if any of you know what possibly could be the reason for this happening, because we still don't know what could be, and I can't open obviously the GPU to look into it, simply because I don't want to void the warranty. Even though I don't know if MSI goes deep and say, oh, this card was modified, we're not going to replace it, whatever. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I do hope that they will replace it, because this GPU, guys, is new. It's less than 2 months old. It's barely worked. There was times the mining rigs obviously been down. I switched coins and all this. It was barely working. And when I actually went back to the log file looking at how things were, the temperature on the log file was saying 60 degrees. It wasn't even near 70, not even 80, 60 degrees. And I have fans running towards this machine, keeping them cool. And this happened at 5 o'clock in the morning, when actually the weather is nice outside. It's not even hot in the room and outside. All windows open. It was, air coming in, and it was just beautiful. I have no clue. If any of you have an idea, if you've experienced the same problem, if you know that I can try something, although after what happened, I'm a bit hesitant of trying, because I don't want to burn out another, obviously, riser, and maybe even further, because I definitely not going to connect it to the motherboard, that's for sure. So if anything was to happen again, I'll just burn another riser. But I really would appreciate if any of you have any thoughts on it, maybe any tips, anything I can give it a try before I obviously start sending it, because I did contact the people that I bought the card from. and they say we're looking at least a month and a half for MSI to possibly get back. I have no idea why that long, but we're looking at long time. I'm even contemplating to buy another GPU, but they're expensive now. We're looking at least where I buy them, where I can find them, because we all know it's very difficult to find. I'm looking to spend at least $500, and then obviously, the nightmare will be if MSI don't replace this GPU. That would be crazy. 2 months, $500, because this, if I have to buy now, again, as I said, I'm looking to spend $500. So that's $500 down the drain in 2 months. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. So yeah, here it is, guys. The bad side of home mining. I'm not saying that this should put you off. I'm just trying to share with you my journey, what I'm going through, and what you should expect, especially if you're thinking of starting out. And yeah, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Anything could happen, guys. I'm actually still thinking of putting a a fire alarm or something in the room. So if it's if something like this happen again and there's a smoke, at least, and I'm at home, at least it will wake me up and I can catch it up quickly. I hope it never happen again. I maybe was the unluckiest person ever. I'm yet to speak with, well, at least my friends know I had experienced this problem before with the GPU, and especially a GPU that's been only running for 2 months, guys. This is a very, very new. It's barely working. And actually, at the time it happened, it was mining Ubiq. It wasn't even heavy on the mining. The card is not even. The car is not even put in the full. It was only doing I think 27 mega hash or something. I haven't even put it into like full mode of working to be heavy work or anything like this, and I just can't believe what happened. But hey, what can you do? Here it is. This is the result. It is out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, and this is my story, guys. Feel free to share any information that you may that may help me out. Feel free to share the channel with other people who obviously maybe experience the same problem, or just to obviously warn each other, learn from each other. And yeah, let's see what happens. If I'm unable to obviously resolve the issue, I'll keep you updated and see how things go. Who would MSI replace this GPU for me? I'm definitely looking forward to see what happens. But in the meantime, I am contemplating, should I buy another one just so I can replace it? Because if I was to lose 2 months, that's, with one GPU, it's not too bad. But mining is, it's good to mine, keep the coins, because obviously I'm going to spend fiat money to buy the GPU, and then I can be earning cryptocurrency. And when the cryptocurrency rises in price, if I was to lose 2 months, I may be able to get that back money, depending on what I'm mining, and if the price go up, I may be able to at least half of the money get back in the next 2 months, if that's how long it's going to take. So definitely thinking of doing that. But yeah, stay tuned. I will keep you posted, and I'm definitely looking forward to hear from you guys. So as you can see, GPU is nice and clean. Nothing here, guys. You can see nothing burned down here. Obviously where the riser is connected, nothing in here, nothing in the back, no indication of anything. It was completely out of the blue, guys. And yeah, as I said, if I was to look to buy, I'm looking to spend at least $500 at the moment, guys. And I'm thinking of it. But let's hope the main thing. Let's hope the main thing, obviously, if I can fix it, that would be the greatest thing ever. So I don't need to send it anywhere. I don't need to deal with anything. But if I was not able to do that, then the next best thing is for MSI to obviously send me a replacement, a new one, or fix this one. I don't know what will happen. And obviously the third option is buy a new one while waiting, so I can at least start earning some cryptocurrency, and hoping that the price will rise, so I can then at least recover some of my money back. If in worst case scenario, Genesis Mining obviously doesn't give me a new GPU, or it doesn't obviously fix this one. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it becomes useful to you. Feel free to share with anyone. Feel free to share any information with me. I'll be grateful. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the channel, And this is it, guys. As I said, there are ups and downs when it comes to home mining. You have to know about them. You have to be prepared. This is why, guys, actually, some of my friends, when they go away, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying it is, but they do turn off their mining rigs while they're gone for like 2-3 weeks or whatever on a holiday. So if anything was to go wrong, at least they know, they don't have to, they don't worry about this thing because they switch off the mining rigs while they're gone. But you can't really afford to switch off, mining rigs, because every day is important when it comes to mining. That's why I think. So there you have it, guys. That's all from me for now. Again, as I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, if you are enjoying the channel, feel free to subscribe and share if you haven't already. And thank you so much for all the support. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted and see how these things develop with this 2 months old MSI Gaming X RX580 GPU, 8 GB, mining very little, not modded to crazy power, fan working, blowing it, keeping it cool, 60 degrees only, and here is the result. It's not working, at least right now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.